This is Sunday morning yoga practice. So if you want to be supported, either sit on a block or you can have your knees resting on a block. See if you can bring your heels underneath your knees as opposed to just crossed at the ankles, but that may mean lifting yourselves up. And then just close the eyes for a moment, just settle in and just let your shoulders press down, gaze to the tip of the nose, and start noticing how the body expands and contracts. And as you take the inhaling breaths, can you fully fill up belly, ribs, and chest? Continue to breathe in some easy, smooth, sweet breath. Inhale and exhale. Drop your chin to your chest. Keep the slow breathing. And then drop your ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest and bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Keep the shoulders down. And then bring it back again through the center to the right shoulder. And through the center to the left shoulder. Back through the center, stay in this position with your chin tucked. Hands on top of your knees or in front of your knees. Bring your chin, well, keep your chin to your chest. And round your back, go backwards away from your center point. Scoop out your belly and round your spine. Inhale, lift yourself up, lift your chin up, and just fold forward over your legs. Release your arms and reach them out in front of you. Spread your fingers and push the heel of the hands down. Walk your hands to the edges of your mat. So just a little bit wider than your shoulders, wider than your hips. And walk a little bit more forward. Breathe in. Exhale. Once again, bring the chin to the chest. Roll yourself into a seated position, cat. Pull your hands back to your knees. And then sit up nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale. Turn your head to the right side. Bring your chin a little bit towards the shoulder. Take your right hand and just guide the head down. Just easy, gentle stretch to the side of the neck. Release the hand and drop the chin back to the chest. Lift your head up. Look to the left side. Drop the chin to the shoulder. Take the left hand and gently guide the chest or the chin towards the shoulder. Depress the other shoulder, so press the right shoulder down. Let go. And then bring the chin to the chest. Once again, roll backwards off of your legs. As you come up to sitting, just switch the cross of your legs. And then come back up. Walk your hands forward to the edges of the mat again. Push the hips back and push the heels of the hands forward. So you just get a little bit more pressure forward to move back. Inhale, walk over to your right side. Go as far to the right as you can without lifting your left hip up. Look over your right shoulder, relax your shoulders. Inhale to center, walk it through and take it to the other side. Go as far left as you want, as long as you can keep your hips grounded. Good. Inhale back to center. Push your hips all the way back. Exhale. Inhale, walk your hands back up onto your shins or your knees. And pull yourself back, pull the belly in, round and curl. Inhale, come back to sitting. If you have blocks, move them off to the side. If you're sitting on a block, you can stay on the block, you choose. Bring your feet to the edges of the mat. Bring your hands back and just windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Just roll over your hips. And then keep your legs to the right. Sit up a little taller. So it's kind of like a mermaid position. Keep your right arm out to the right side, lift up and over, stretch. You can bring your right forearm to the floor, again, as long as there's no collapsing in the right side body. Take your left arm to the outside of the right leg and turn both sides of your body. If you're on your forearms, both of them can come down, or one, whatever works best for you. Inhale, spin it back open. Lift up, lean to your left side, and just do a little side bend there. Right hip grounded, open up your shoulders, chest. Inhale, come back up. Turn yourself to the center. Take your legs and sweep them over to the left side, sitting like mermaid. Left hand down to the left side, right arm comes up and over. Lean over, and then see if you want to bring your forearm to the floor without the collapsing in the left side body. Take your right arm and bring it to the left side as well. So again, both forearms or both hands on the floor. And then keep pushing your hips back to the right. Inhale, open up. Exhale, come back up. Right arm down, left arm up and over. Inhale, back to center. Lean back, legs as wide as the mat. Come down to your forearms and let your knees touch together. So it's kind of like you're hanging out. I always think hanging out at the beach, watching somebody in the ocean. Breathe in, breathe out. What happened here? Are you frozen? Stay with me online. Can you all hear me? Okay, because something stopped. The music stopped, so I don't know if it's you guys or not. Oh, why would you be listening on my car? All right, so you're still with me. And we're just gonna go on to the next. All right. Oh, you'll appreciate this, Michelle. All right, come back. So you're leaning on your forearms behind you and you're knocking your knees together. Good. And then just rock again side to side a little bit. Come on back to the center. And then lay all the way down on your back. Draw your knees to your chest. And then bring the legs together. Knees over hips. Flex your feet. Inhale, stretch your arms back over your head. Take your hands in prayer. Cross the thumbs. Inhale. And exhale, bring your arms to the right side. Lift your head and shoulders up. Reach long to the right side. Extend your left leg, keep your right leg in, hover your left leg off the floor, straighten your right leg. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, arms up, knees bend, arms overhead, switch the thumb cross. Exhale, come up to the left side, extend your right leg, and lift your left leg up in the air. Hold it there. Inhale, come back to center, knees bend, arms up. Exhale, bring your hands behind your head. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders. Right knee comes in as left elbow goes to the right knee, hovering. Extend your right leg up. Lift your head and shoulders a little higher, perhaps off the floor. Inhale, back to center, both knees bend, head can come down or stay up. Exhale, right elbow to left knee, right leg out in front of you. Lift your head and shoulders up a little higher. Extend your left leg in the air. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, head down, knees into your chest. Hold on to the top of your foot shin and start to rock and roll or just spin yourself around, coming up and coming onto your hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, right leg steps behind you. Hips are squared, right leg lifts off the floor. Exhale, right knee to the outside of the left tricep or towards the left side. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, knee to across the body. Inhale, back again. Exhale, knee across the body. Knee to the center. Step your right foot through between your two hands. Send your left leg back behind you. Pull your shoulders back, collarbones broaden. Press into your left top of your foot and shin and just start to feel some, some information into your hip and your shins. Inhale, bring your hands to your thighs and just press down with your hands, smoothing out the crease from your hip space. Inhale, stretch your left arm up overhead, lean to the right side. Exhale, take your right arm behind you, reach it back. Take your left arm to the outside of the thigh. Make a fist in your right hand and place it in your left hand glove. Hug your left hip in, shoulders down. Breathe in, press firmly into your right big toe, little toe, ball of the foot. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here in the twist. Exhale, come back to the center. Straighten your front leg, lift your toes up today. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Left toes can be tucked or not. Inhale. Exhale, rebend your front knee. Tuck your left toes underneath you. Lift the left knee up, keep the hips low. And step your right foot back, hips in the air, downward facing dog. When you get to your dog, walk it out a couple times. And just press weight from one hand and one foot to the other. Inhale back to your center. Bring your knees to the earth. Exhale. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, feet tucked or not. Left leg back, toes under. Hi, Cindy. Exhale, left knee across the body. Twist. Good morning. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, knee to right tricep or elbow. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. Extend it back. I think I just took it to the center and step it through. Send your right leg back behind you. Hands on the floor, the blocks. You know I love the blocks, so that's going to give me a little bit more lift when I need to be away from the floor more. Sink your hip down low, shoulders back, collarbones broaden. Inhale, press your hands to your thighs, lift your chest up, drop your shoulders down. Stretch your right arm up and lean to the left side. Really get a nice long stretch from fingertip to the outside of your right knee. And then send your left arm back as you begin to bring your right arm outside your thigh. Make a fist in your left hand and press it into your right hand. Look over your left shoulder. Keep dropping your hips down. Breathe in so fully through your nose, belly, ribs, and chest. You might be a little constricted in the breath in the center as we rotate. One more breath. Exhale and bring your hands to the floor blocks. Straighten your front leg and lift the toes. Inhale, rebend your front knee, tuck your right toes underneath you, lift the knee up. Exhale, send your left leg back, hips in the air, downward facing dog. Bend one knee, then the other. Inhale, rise onto your toes. Soften your knees and look forward. Take yourself all the way to the top of the mat, however you choose to get there. Halfway lift when you do. Exhale, fold. Tuck your chin to your chest and roll yourselves up to standing. Head's the last thing that comes up. Roll the shoulders back and around. And then stand up nice and tall, mountain pose. I see you now, Cindy. Good, so ground your feet. Big toe, little toe, ball of the foot, heel of the foot. Stand up tall, so press your calves towards your shins. Lift your knees up, bring your tailbone beneath you, broaden your collarbones, crown of the head to the sky. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead, interlace your fingers, release thumb and forefingers. Lift out of your waistline and then lean to the right side, exhale. Good, now bring your hands to your heart as you bend your knees and turn a little bit to the right side. And then fold to the center. Chin to chest, roll up. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead, interlace all but your thumb and forefinger. Exhale to the left side. Good, bend your knees and bring your hands to prayer. And then forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way down, roll up through your spine. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way up. Exhale, interlace your fingers, lean to the right. Inhale, right back up. Exhale to the left side. Keep hugging your hips to the center. Tick-tock one more time. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale back to center, lift your heart up. Exhale, fold your way to the floor, hands on floor, shins blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right leg all the way back. Stay on the ball of the foot or lower your knee. Keep your right hand down, stretch your left arm up and open up the twist. Drop your hips low, stack your shoulders. Look down at your left toes. Inhale, rise up and twist over to the left side. Thumbs up to the ceiling. Hug your hips towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Right arm outside left thigh. Left arm in the fist. Into the twist. Breathe and hug your hips together. One more breath. Find a little more space with that last breath. Exhale, hands to the floor. Good. Left leg in the air, three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step your feet to the top of the mat. Left foot first, right foot meets it, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down, rise up, bring the arms with you. Exhale, prayer to the heart. Good. Inhale, bring the arms up. Interlace the other finger on top. Exhale, lean to the right, a little tick-tock. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, back to center. Lift your heart. Open up your arms and exhale, forward fold. Hands to floor, shins blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send your left leg all the way back. Stay low. Left hand stays, right hand opens up into a twist. Hug your hips into the midline. Stack your shoulders. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now find your balance, find your strength, stability through your feet, and then begin to rise up, face the right side. Thumbs up. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Left arm outside the right thigh, right hand in a fist, and twist. Lift your belly up and away from your thigh. Back leg is strong. One more breath. Find a little bit more space. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right leg in the air, three-legged downward dog. Exhale, right knee, left tricep or elbow, twist. Inhale, bring it up. Step your right foot to the front of the mat. Step your left foot to meet it, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press down, rise up, bring the arms with you. Exhale, send a prayer to your heart. Release your arms. Inhale, stretch your arms up, interlace your fingers, and exhale to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left. One more time, inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Inhale to the center, open up your arms. Exhale, forward fold, hands to floor, shins or blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back. Right arm down, left arm opens up, twist. Good, look down. Inhale, rise up, water wheel. Exhale, reach forward. Right arm outside left thigh, left hand in a fist towards your right leg. Inhale. And exhale, a little bit deeper on the next one. Good, inhale, release your hands to the floor. Exhale, left leg in the air, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to right elbow tricep, extend it through. Lift your right arm up, open up your heart, your hips, and just do a little dancery bridge. Right arm can come up. My hand's still on a block today. Exhale, hand down, knee back to the chest. Three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Inhale, step right leg to meet it. Exhale, fold, press down. Inhale, rise up, arms up. Exhale, prayer to the heart. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Interlace your fingers. And exhale, right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Getting the idea of a little side bending, twisting action today. Inhale to the center. Exhale, open up. Inhale, forward fold. And exhale, stay there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps all the way to the back of the mat. Left hand stays on the floor, right arm opens up, twist. Look down at your foot. Find stability. Inhale, rise up. Water wheel, thumbs up. Exhale, lean forward, left arm outside, right thigh, right hand in prayer. Breathe in and out. We also have a mad and crazy playlist. One more breath, twisting. Exhale, hands to the floor of the blocks. Inhale, right leg up in the air. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, and then send it off to the left side. Right arm stays, left arm lifts. Reach up, pull the right hip up. Not here forever. Exhale, left hand down, right knee to the chest. Inhale, stretch it back up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, halfway lift, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's stay here for a breath or two. Separate your feet. Take your peace finger grip around your big toes. Look up. Exhale, fold, elbows out to the side, head to the shins. Shake out your neck, yes and no. I see you, my friend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down, release your feet, rise up. Hands to your prayer. Exhale, hands to your hips. Step your left foot back about 2 to 3 feet. Have a block or two nearby. So your feet are on tracks, not on tightrope. So they're at least hips width apart. And not as far back as the lunge, but not too much closer. All right, so put your hands on your hips and find the levelness of your hips. And press down firmly. So now, think about pressing down these hip bones, pushing down, and then lifting out of your pelvis. I know it's a little bit tricky, but lengthening and pressing, finding some stability. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, open your arms to a T, then rotate your torso to the right. Hug your hips in close. Inhale, hinge forward, left arm reaches. Left arm inside or outside foot shin or on a block. First, place your right hand to your hip. Find some length in your spine. You can bend your front knee as much as you need to, but if that happens, you can always make the block higher, right? As the length in the torso occurs, we begin to rotate, stacking shoulders. And then your choice, right arm up, hug it in, and breathe. Reach high, reach low, and hug to center. One more. Good, exhale. Take your hands outside your right leg. If you have a block, take it to the center and place your hands on it. And then spin to the outer edges of both feet. Ooh. Breathe. Inhale, return to center. Take your hands to the floor or the blocks. Bend your right knee and put your forehead on it. Tuck your chin to your chest. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward, and just fold. Inhale, lengthen. Walk your hands forward. Reach the arms out in front of you now. So the shoulders are not over your ankles, and they're not over your wrists. Then begin to shift your weight into the right leg. Now the shoulders are over the wrists, left leg in the air, hips down, toes down. You can rise up to your fingertips, create a little bit of that up dog in your chest. Exhale, bring your feet together, forward fold. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Chair pose, arms come up. Sit down a little deeper. Bring your hands to prayer, inhale. Left arm outside right thigh, exhale. Bring your left hip back. Right hip forward. Level it out. In fact, just send your left hip towards the right a little bit more to level out your hips. Drop your seat. Good. Unless we get... Maria, drop your hips more to your right side. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, hands to hips. Stay with your hands on your hips. Feel the levelness and feel the grounding. Push firmly into your feet. And then lift out of your waistline. Step your right foot back 2 to 3 feet. Keep your feet wide, right? Not too wide, but wider than a tightrope. And then press down through your hips. Firm up your legs. And as you firm up your legs and you press down through the floor, through the earth, lift out of your waistline. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, open your arms to a T, thumbs up. Rotate to the left. We've done this a couple of different ways this morning. Exhale, hinge forward. And then bring your right hand to the foot, shin, or block, inside or outside. Left hand to your hip to start. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Stack your shoulders. Left arm comes up when you're ready. Hug your hips in. Find the firmness through the legs. The legs are your foundation. The only time your legs are not your foundation is when you're on your hands. Only. One more breath. Find a little more space. Exhale, place your hands on either side of the left leg or the blocks. Bend your left knee and forward fold over it. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Walk your arms or your blocks out in front of you. So it's a long stretch. Begin to soften your left knee, lift your right leg off the floor, toes down. Hips squared. The left knee can be bent a lot or a little. And then there's a little bit of that up dog in your upper body, or your cobra, whatever you want to call it, a little back bend in your upper back. Exhale, feet together on the floor. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sit into chair. Inhale, hands to prayer. Exhale, right arm outside left thigh. Knees bent, right hip back. Lift your torso up. Sink a little bit deeper. Exhale, back to chair. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, prayer to your heart. I skipped something. Step your right foot back. Take your block, fold over. Take it to the outside. I don't want you to miss this wonderful stretch as you rotate onto the outer edges of both feet. Steer pose. Inhale, back to to center. Okay, much better. Stand with your feet together, forward fold. Separate your feet hips width apart and lift your toes up, slide your hands all the way under. Wrap your big toe around your wrist, look forward, inhale. Exhale, shift the weight towards the balls of your feet as you begin to perhaps straighten your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. So if you can be closer together or a little bit further apart, roll your shoulders back and around, broaden your collarbones, firm your feet. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to floor, shins or your blocks. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step, step, high to low plank, knees to the floor is an option, extra push-ups, always an option as well. Or skip the whole thing, downward dog. Feet together, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, send your right leg to the left knee. Inhale, step it up, or kick it up. Exhale, step it between your hands. Good, inhale, left arm stays, right arm opens up, twist. Look down, inhale, press down, rise up, water wheel pose. Exhale, hinge forward. Left arm outside, right thigh, right arm up, hands in prayer. Breath. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale, fold over your leg. Good. Inhale, step your back foot in a little closer, straighten your front leg. Reach your torso forward. Now this time, just come back halfway, right hand on your hip. Reach your left arm forward, and then begin to rotate left hand outside, right foot, thigh, shin, ankle, wherever. Right arm up. Good. Twisted triangle pose. Good. Now, if you have a block, I highly suggest bringing it in the center of your mat, towards the front. As you begin to shift your weight now into your right leg and lift your left leg up, you can have the hand on your hip to start, or you can have your arm keeping it in the air. Send your left leg behind you, level out the hips. It's the same pose, just one leg is off the floor. Reach your arm right up over your shoulder or put your hand on. Why are you smiling, Lori? It's a horrible pose. You guys all know this is not my favorite pose. One more breath. Good. All right. Take your feet to the floor, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your arms, chair pose. Exhale, prayer to the heart, left arm outside, right thigh. You can stay here, or if you have a side crow that you are just itching to take, go ahead and sit on one or two of your, or well, actually, one arm, but two of your hips or one of your hips. Any variations are welcome. So if you're taking it, just take a few breaths there. Don't rush it, and just hang out for a breath. Good. Come back to center. Forward fold over your legs. Bend your knees and grab opposite elbows. Sway a little bit side to side. Switch the arms. Inhale, release, hands to floor, shins, blocks, look up. Exhale, fold, hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, release your hands. You should be towards the top of your mat. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, fold through center, hands to floor, shins or your blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step high to low plank, chaturanga push-ups. One or two or none. Downward dog. Inhale, float your left leg up. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, send it through. Right arm down, left arm opens up, twist. Press down. Inhale, rise up, twist left, thumbs up. Exhale, hinge forward. Right arm outside left thigh, left hand to your hand in a fist. Breathe in, breathe out. Find a couple breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Forward fold over your left leg. Step your back leg in a little bit closer. Straighten your front leg. Square off your hips. Inhale, lengthen, come up halfway. Hands on your hips. Right arm reaches forward. Reach, 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 and lengthen. Then rotate. Right hand inside, outside, foot, shin, or your block. Stack your hips, or stack your shoulders. Square your hips. Left arm up, big toe presses down. Eye gaze is anywhere. If looking up makes you unbalanced or imbalanced, look down. If looking down doesn't suit you, look to the side. Find a drishti, a focus that you can stay with. Now you have the choice of keeping your hand in the air or put it back on your hip. Bring your block in front of you on its highest height. I recommend the highest height. You might not need any block at all. We're twisting into our twisted half moon. Good. So the back leg lifts up. Your right leg lifts up. Farewell. Reach and lengthen through your torso, and then make the rotation. Exhale. Hand down, feet down. Bend your knees, reach your arms, chair. Exhale, hands to prayer. Right arm outside left thigh. Stay in the twist, or if you want to take your side crow variation, any variations are welcome. In traditional circles, your left arm is free. Doesn't happen for me. Don't kick into it. Use some strength, stability, core. You got to get your hips nice and high to sit on your tricep. Yep, standing on a block sometimes helps. There you go. So sit up higher. Don't kick, don't kick, don't kick. Come on back to center, everybody. Forward fold. Once again, stand on your hands. Take your feet up. Wrap your big toe around your wrist. Look forward, inhale. And exhale, elbows out to the side. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Release your hands out in front of you. Turn your feet as wide as the mat, but turn the toes out. And allow your hips to sink in between your heels here. Let's start with the arms on the floor. So hug your knees around your tricep. Bring your chin to your chest. Sink through your center. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart, lift up. Good. Exhale, left arm down, outside left thigh, shin, right arm up, and you can take any variations that you take here. And of course, if you do balance, you can do that. Breathe in. And then release it, hands back on the floor. Right arm's gonna stay, left arm opens up. There's a bind, there's a half bind, there's a some of you, is anybody doing Bird of Paradise? I don't know. You're welcome to it. Come back to center, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, hips lift all the way up. Turn your toes forward. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, step to high to low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Right knee, right wrist. Bring your right knee down. Send your left leg back behind you. Stay upright. Let's sit on a block, if you have it, to sit upright. Good. Take your back foot, turn the toes in. Neutral, I should say. Walk your hands back. Good. So we're sitting in an upright pigeon. The block is giving us that assistance. It should be under your right sitting bone towards your left leg. Bring your arms overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Hands together if you can. Lift up and reach over to the right side. Inhale, center, lean to the left side. Find some more space in the center, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, walk your hands out. You can remove the block or keep it where it is for your full pigeon. Left hip down, right hip up. So again, we level off the hips and breathe. History starts now. Let go of everything you can let go of. You can always do this on your back if you feel pressure in your knees or your hips, or you just want to. Inhale, lift your chest, walk your hands back. If you're on a block, remove it for a moment. Take your left leg and sweep it all the way around the right leg. Foot is on the floor. Left hand goes behind your back, maybe towards the right side. Right arm comes up. Reach up, 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 rotate left, and twist. One more time. You could hug, you could twist, you could bind. Inhale. Press your left hip to the floor, exhale. Inhale, lengthen, look to your right. Exhale, release. Inhale, come back to center. Swing your left leg behind you. Tuck your left toes underneath you. Lift your right shin parallel off the floor and then float it back up. Extend the leg, open up the right hip, bend and kick. Send your foot to the floor. Downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa if you'd like to take one here, or just simply stay in your dog. So you choose. You know, there are choices when you get to class, to practice. Inhale, downward dog, exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts all the way up. Exhale, left knee to right tricep. Left knee to left wrist. And then send the leg back and down. So left leg, take a block under your left hip to help you sit a little bit more upright. Walk your hands back. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Reach, reach, reach. Interlace your fingers one over. Lean to the left. Not going to get a huge movement here, probably. Inhale, center, lean to the right. And you'll get more movement in the side that's freer. Arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, reach your hands out. Stay on the block or remove it as you square your hips to the floor for pigeon pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lengthen your spine, walk your hands back. Move your block to the side. If you're on it, you can choose to stay on it as well, or bring it back. Right leg comes outside, left thigh. Have your foot firmly on the floor. So if your toes lift up, move the foot forward more. Take your right arm behind you towards the left hip. Inhale, lift arm up. Hug, twist, or bind outside your right thigh. Inhale, twist, exhale. Inhale, lengthen, look to your left. Exhale, come to your left. Inhale, release your right leg behind you. Tuck your toes, lift your left shin up. And then send it back to three-legged dog. Open up your hip. Square off your legs, your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your knees down, take the knees wide, touch your toes together, Sit to your heels and walk your hands in between your feet, left ear to the floor, drop your shoulders down. Change the side of your head. Inhale to center. Release your arms out in front of you. Inhale, come up to your hands and knees. Come down to your forearms. Shift yourself forward and lay your hips on the floor. Open your legs as wide as your mat. So the elbows are under the shoulders. The arms are about a block's width apart. So imagine you have your block there. Lift up, the belly button lifts up, the pelvic floor muscles lift up, and you're resting right below your hip points and above your pubic bone. So a little triangle there. Inhale, lift a little higher, and then exhale, walk your hands forward. Turn your toes and shift your hips around side to side, just let them go. Inhale, bring your legs a little closer, bend your right knee, flex your foot, send your right arm back to your right leg, kick the foot into the hand, lift up. You can lift your left arm and leg up as well, thumb up to the ceiling, or you can stay here and use a little bit of the arm length strength to help you up. Try not to let the knees splay out too far to the right. Exhale, release, arms out in front of you, toes turn in pigeon. Inhale back to center. Left knee bends, flex the foot, take the left hand to the leg, kick it up. I didn't tell you where to grab, it's up to you. Turn your thumb up, maybe the arm and leg lifts up, maybe you use the hand and leg for a little bit more traction, stability. Keep the hip hugging in. Exhale, release your leg, release your arms. This time make a pillow for your head, turn your toes in. Just shake out your hips from side to side. And then turn your toes center. This time release your arms behind your back, reach towards your feet, bend both knees, grab your ankles. If you can't do that, you can pretend, or you can go on a back for bridge, or do camel even. Kick your feet against your hands, lift your chest, lift your legs. Get as much of your body off the floor as you can and stay for 3. Kick a little higher. 2, don't forget that upward cobra in your back. 2, kick a little higher. 1, exhale, let go gently. Release your toes, sit back, child's pose. Inhale, rise up to your hands and knees and just send your legs off to either side and bring the legs out in front of you. Adjust yourself. Sit up nice and tall, hands by your thighs. Use a strap if you'd like. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up overhead. Reach out of your waistline, ground your sitting bones. Exhale, hinge forward. Grab a hold of your toes, but keep your spine long. If you can't reach your toes, you can bend your knees to do it. And then keep pressing the legs away. Perhaps they get straight. Take a breath. Good. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and round your back here. Relax your neck and shoulders though. Then release the arms, scoop down belly, and slowly lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Legs are very, very active. Head comes down. Arms out. Bring your knees up to your chest and then hug your knees with your arms. Grab opposite elbows, fingers, wrists, forearms, wherever you got. Open your arms to a T. Shift your hips right, let your knees fall left, twist. Any twist you want. You want it deeper across the legs. Bring the legs closer to the chest. You want it further. Put a block between your legs. Open up your cross. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, shift your hips left, let your knees fall to the right, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Hug your knees once again. Exhale, bring your feet to the ceiling. Take a hold of the outer foot, big toe, little toe, under your thighs, tailbone on the floor. And happy baby, you can rock side to side. Good, stretch your legs into a straddle. Grab a hold wherever you can. Anything but your knees, rotate the hips open. Flex and point, roll the ankles. And then bring your legs together, bring your knees back to your chest. Hold on to your shins, lift your head and shoulders, round it. And then exhale, stretch one leg at a time down. Let your head come back down to the floor. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Hook your thumbs and reach all the way up behind you and all the way with your pointed toes now. Bring your ribs down towards your hips. Not a huge extended spine here, right? So you don't want that big arch. You want to, once again, tilt the pelvis. Reach long, 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 long. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms by your side. Let your hips open out. If there's anything you'd like to do now for the next few moments, before you find your final Shavasana, take a few minutes there, a few moments, few breaths, whatever it is that you're looking to find here. And when you're ready, make your way back into that final resting pose, Shavasana. And if you know right now that you can stay longer in your Shavasana, just turn off the music, turn off the sound, and stay. Start to deepen your breath. Bring some movement back to your body slowly. Gently draw your knees to your chest. Bring yourself onto one side, rest in fetal pose. And slowly begin to sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your heart center, hands, chin to your chest, gaze to your nose. And so as we head back out into that mad world, take this feeling with you, share it. Bow to yourselves, bow to each other. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace to all. Namaste, Satnam. Go in peace. Happy Happy Sunday for those of you watching this on Sunday. Those of you with me live, stay home, stay fit, stay healthy, the rest.